Hey there guys, welcome to another episode from me, CraftedGenius here, with your Pink Slips winners. This is the episode you have probably been waiting for. From all those people that commented on my last video, 5 have been randomly chosen for this episode, and your questions will be read out, and you will be in the chance of playing me for the Ultimate Team Pink Slips, which will be coming out around about Wednesday next week. But if you're not selected for this episode, don't worry, just leave your comments down below, and I'll be choosing some of you for the next episode. Let's begin. Okay, so let's see where this episode will start. The first question comes in from Etz Equator. Would you shag KSI mums? And it always comes down to this, doesn't it? There's always going to be one question that's about shagging. And Etz Equator, I have actually looked at KSI, and I believe he only has one mum. If you know of any more mums, please get in touch. But his one mum featured on his Q&A Sunday video. I'm a big fan of KSI, as everyone is in FIFA and YouTube, basically. If you're not even into FIFA, you watch KSI. And his one mum, I believe, isn't that sexy, to be honest. She doesn't really float my boat. So, it's Equator. I would not really go for KSI mums, but I would go for yours. Next question. Okay, this one comes in from KSI LGBT. I once had Muller in a pack. It was a tub of yogurt. Well, thank you for that, KSI LGBT. I don't really think you're the legitimate one because he has a space in his name. But I think It's Equator has got a lot of explaining to do now that KSI started to get involved into this episode. It is pretty funny, though, how you got a Muller in a pack. It was a tub of yogurt. I'll congratulate on that one. But anyway, that's not really a question, so let's move on. Sahud Vidal comes in with, how many times do you wank a day? This question got picked because it had the most thumbs up on the comments, which I found pretty weird. You want to know how many times I wank a day? Well, Sahud, I do not wank at all. Yeah. Next question. Okay, this one comes in from Football WHU31. How can bottled water go out of date? Finally, we have a fucking sensible question. Right. I've had this problem before, and this is not that interesting, trust me. When I have work situations, I take bottles of water to work. If I come back the next day, I find the bottles of water have gone out of date, and I don't really know why. They absolutely stink, and I recommend you trying this if you're into experiments, but it's not that interesting, trust me. If anything, it's disgusting. If you just leave a bottle of water and come back, you'll find that it stinks of, like, shit, really. And the reason for that is there's like tiny bits of little bacteria, and they grow and grow and grow the more you leave the water there. But that's only for open bottles of water, so I don't really understand why they can go out of date if you have them sealed the whole time. Maybe it's something to do with the bottle itself, like actually holding it together, and apparently it might be something to do with bacteria on the actual bottle inside, and they're not be able to die and stuff. And the water sort of makes them home, like sea monkeys as such. They keep eating the water. And look at that beautiful little quad here. And let's go, actually, talking about this, let's go to this gameplay, because I'm actually on a little bit of a decent streak here. And I'm using the MP7, of course, as you may have found out. And what I'm doing is absolutely demolishing their spawn, and I actually made a few of them quit earlier in the game. And in case you're wondering why there's not the full gameplay, it was because there's too much gameplay to add. It was a 10-minute plus gameplay, and I really thought you'd want a short video with all your questions answered. And I just selected sort of like the best half of the game, and obviously it's playing on Nuketown as well. And right here I get a 10 merciless kill streak. But anyway, keep watching the gameplay and I'll continue with the next question. This one comes in from King TGC. What do you feel is the most attractive, shall I rather say, part of a man? Well, TGC, I have something quite interesting for you. There's a very funny story I have about experiences with men. That sounds so bad, but it's true. I have a very funny story to tell, and that'll be coming later in maybe one of my episodes, because it is worth a whole video itself. So there is a story behind this, and I'll probably choose, if I had to choose, I'll probably say their chest, just because the muscles and stuff, and a lot of girls like that sort of thing. And so I'll probably choose their chest, their abs and stuff. But I've always been complimented for having nice eyes, so you never know. So that's my most attractive part of a man. But obviously I have to mention this right now. No homo, Please, no homo. But anyway, this gameplay is about to wrap up here, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this episode. There'll be another one coming next week as well for the next part of Pink Slips. And I get a 20 kill streak here without dying. Absolutely beautiful. It's my first ever one. But it's the 30 kill streak you need for that exclusive nuclear title, and it was one really good gameplay. I was really spawn trapping them as well, so we'll see how my kill to death ratio ends up. But those 5 guys that I've just mentioned on this video have been messaged on your YouTube, so go and check your YouTube inboxes. The first one to reply and send me their gamer tag will be able to play me on Xbox against Ultimate Teams, so you can play me for one of my players if you beat me. I really hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. There's going to be one coming out later this week, as well as a new Pink Slips video showing how these 5 guys got on against me, and we'll see how it goes from there. So anyway, I ended up with 63 for 8, a fantastic kill to death ratio. But on that note, we have to wrap up the video. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. It was really fun to make and see your comments. But if you want to be in the next episode, all you have to do is leave your comments down below. I'll be choosing approximately 5 or so people for the next episode, and your questions will be read out live on my next episode, as well as you being in the chance of winning some Ultimate Team players on Xbox. So all you have to do is you leave your questions down below. But if you're new around here, click that cheeky subscribe button up the top there. If you do, loads of little magical ponies will come and prance around your room for the rest of the day. Anyway, guys, peace out.